Building the world you've always wanted to see. Building the world you've always wanted to see is not impossible. It just happens one person at a time. If you're someone seeking a life-affirming calling or intending to use your free time to make a difference, if you've always wanted to leave a legacy or just love helping people, then I want you to know that this video is the beginning of one of the most fulfilling careers you could ever dream of: mentoring young adults and their families. Hi, my name is Ken Rabow. I'm the founder and CEO of Worldwide Youth Mentoring. I've been helping young adults become their best selves for over 20 years. What started as an exercise to help my middle school students learn to rise above performance anxiety organically grew as they grew. With every new challenge they faced, my system evolved to cover video game addiction, school failures, communication issues, procrastination, low self-esteem, and to this day, the system keeps growing. As each of my mentees graduated, which means that they now can handle any challenge in life that life throws at them, a new mentee takes their place. We don't just help them get better, we help them soar. They discover a place free of judgment where they can learn from their actions. As Wayne Dyer used to say, either I'm getting it right or I'm learning. Can you picture a world where there are no more homeless people, where no one falls into family annihilating addictions? Picture a world where everyone is kind because they're cared for, looked out for, and truly loved for who they are, where people help each other because someone helped them. This is not a world we can create overnight, but it is possible. I see the seeds of it daily in my mentoring practice, as will you, while we help each new generation become the people they are capable of becoming. One person at a time, this world can become the world we've always wanted to see. Because as mentors, we will inspire each new generation to make the world be what it can be. Let me share a case study with you. Meet Timmy. Mr. Smith fights with Timmy every night for not doing chores and playing endless video games with online friends. Those friends are as real to Timmy as playground friends, and when you pull him off his screen in the middle of a game, it's like dragging Timmy off the baseball field in the middle of a game by his ear. Instead, we as mentors need to teach these young adults how to transition from virtual worlds to the real world. Timmy, you're supposed to take out the trash at 8. When this part of your game ends, can you make a note as it's ending to not play again until you do what you said you were going to do? This teaches them to get in and out of cyberspace. Without that, all the teaching and scolding will only have them retreat further into cyberspace. What is this course and how will it help me become a successful life coach for young adults? So you want to mentor young adults, help them succeed, and share some of your life knowledge. But how do you go about it? Well, you could spend 20 years like I have morphing classes of some art form with some types of energy work. But how do you mix it? How do you let it unfold? And mostly, how do you get young people who've been through every type of therapy, counseling, drug regimen that didn't work, while their parents kept promising, this is the one for sure, take one more chance on you as a mentor? That's what I do in my first session with a new mentee. Within the first 5 minutes, I show them that what we do is something different. We're not therapists, judge, jury, nor executioner. We are co-creators. And I tell them, as long as you're not harming yourself or harming others or doing something illegal, everything is process. We learn from it all and use it on your path. You walk every step of that path. I'm just here to turn you around from the dead ends. You are in charge of us. Here's my bigger challenge. How do I transform you in 3 to 6 months of a few hours a week of training into a mentor infused with my 20 years of experience? I do it the same way you will learn to mentor. Slow, steady, methodical learnings based on thousands of hours of my face-to-face mentoring with mentees. What will I learn? You and I grew up on playgrounds and neighborhoods' driveways playing tag, kick the can, and Red Rover. Our mentees grew up in cyberspace where their friends were just a few thumb strokes away. I call them Cyberdonians. I call us Pterodonians. In this course, you will transform from Pterodonian into mentor in the land of Cyberdonia. You will become a curious traveler in a strange land, asking questions and withholding judgment by building their inner wisdom. That transformation comes through the 3 modules of this course. In Module 1, you are the mentoring medicine man or woman. We teach you the ills and the cures. There's anxiety. There are 5 kinds of anxiety: body, mind, totem, time, distance. Batman takes time dancing. And they combine for 20 different manifestations, which is why a lot of people misjudge and misunderstand the anxiety that a particular mentee has. We don't just do anxiety, we do depression, and there's the kind we treat and the kind we assess and inform the parents to seek medical help. There's anger issues, communication issues, school issues, and the passions, that's what I call them. Things like gaming, weed, phones, social media. Passions? If we see them as passions, we can replace them with a better passion. We never take things away, we replace them with something better. Module 2 is where you take the cures and learn to implement them. Module 2 is where you get the tools and the actual spiels. There's a spiel for almost everything we do, and a lot more live mentor practice to master that first 5 minutes with a mentee, where you prove why you are not all the other things that haven't worked. And then you're going to have one that'll teach you that first hour, which is where you begin to change how they perceive success. And then you're going to learn a daily routine, which is where you slowly integrate good habits to empower them. We also have a thing that you're going to learn in Module 2 called the 6th session ceremony. So if it's twice a week, 4 weeks, week 3, the 6th session ceremony is where you and the mentee determine, are you a good team in the Timmy Smith project, whatever their name is. When our mentor and mentee say yes, we have a 95% success ratio. Module 3 is the place where you create your long-term mentoring practice. In a lot of other situations, most life coaches and mentors are lucky to have their clients for 6 or 10 sessions. Our mentees stay for an average of 9 to 15 months following the program that you're going to be trained in. We don't simply fix problems. We guide our mentees on their hero's journey. Module 3 is where you learn to work on all aspects of a mentee's life, dealing with getting homework in on time, which sounds easy. It's not. It's about understanding instruction, asking for help. That means making emails or phone calls or, God forbid, face-to-face. Organizing their time, and finally piercing the target, starting that first little piece. And there's another piece that we do, latching, which is when they've actually sat down and they did that half hour or hour, they put a little piece of what they're going to come back at. So they don't have to worry about where they go. They actually have a little cue. It makes such a difference to get them to sit in that seat the next time. You learn how to help them organize their lives, whether it's better hygiene, food, working out, room clutter, or learning how to not hate talking on the phone or in person or doing emails. This is also the place where you discover how to bring the parents in to being part of our hero's journey team. Finally, you will learn all the techniques of running a virtual online mentoring business and how to prepare for the mentees you will get from us, Worldwide Youth Mentoring. Most importantly, you will be transformed. Once you understand why living in cyberspace makes all these things completely different and practically unreachable from the Pterodonian world to them, you will learn how to reach them when no one else could. How long until certification? There are 3 speeds you can choose to take the course at depending on your life situation. There's condensed, intermediate, and casual mode. Condensed requires 3 one-hour online courses a week, having you complete the full course in 3 months. Intermediate is 2 one-hour classes a week at your leisure, leaving you to complete the course in between 4 and 5 months. And finally, casual mode is 1 class a week, taking 37 weeks to complete. Who can become a mentor? The best mentors are the ones who people naturally come to for help with their lives. Ideally, you've worked with teens and young adults before or possess a deep desire to do so. You have a natural curiosity about the world and you're constantly learning. You're well-read, you're well-spoken, you're kind, you're caring, a good listener, and hey, you're still here, so you have the most important quality to be a mentor: patience. How much time does being a mentor take in my life? That depends on you. A great way to start is with 2 hours a week, 2 days a week. Let's say Monday night from 7 to 8 is your first mentee, and 8:15 to 9:15 is your second. Thursday night, the same thing. Some people mentor for 4 to 5 hours a week. We do get once a week mentees as well, that's why it's 5. And some mentors who are working part-time or are retired can do as much as 20 hours a week. Why this system may be right for you. I've spent over 20 years honoring the people who mentored me by mentoring young adults and guiding them on their path to greatness. I live well. Part-time work can bring you all the material goals you wish for because the universe honors those who mentor from their heart. I've been blessed. All that I want has been given to me. You can earn back your investment in 3 months if this is right for you. It's easy and effortless to earn 3 to 10 times your return on investment in 1 year working part-time. More importantly, it has left me with humbling joy. It is so heartwarming to hear the kind words that my mentees have spoken in support of our co-creation. Please do check out what my mentees say in the videos, because once you've taken the course and graduated, these are the things they're going to say about you. We change the world, one person at a time. Is it easy? No. Does it work? Yes. Will it help the world? I know it will, as I see our graduating mentees naturally helping those all around them. The deeper benefits. By becoming a mentor, you're investing not only in the world, through these young adults and their families, but you're investing in yourself, your family, and your community. The lessons you learn will transform every interaction you have in your life. And as for helping change the world, you get to take all of your life experiences and guide the next generation, honoring those that went before them. You have something that will make a difference in the lives of others and make a difference in our communities and the world. I'm going to take you step by step now through our certification process. Once you become certified, you will team up with mentees that are in need of your abilities. Everyone has something to offer, and if you're still watching this video, then clearly you have the same desire I have to make a difference in these young people's lives. The certification is built on the 3 modules I talked to you about before of your course. Each module contains on-demand videos. There's 13 in Module 1 and 12 in Modules 2 and 3. You also receive something that I love, live mentor practice. There are 2 live mentor practices in Module 1, and there's 8 each in Modules 2 and 3. Live mentor practice is where you role play for 30 minutes being a mentor to a mentee played by one of our coaches. These coaches are either mentors or mentees who work with me, so they're going to lead you on the perfect path. This is the secret sauce in us giving you the knowledge and a safe place to transform into becoming a true mentor of young adults. Each module gives you more pieces of the puzzle of how to mentor young adults, so that when you take the final 2 live mentor tests at the end of the full course, you're ready for them. You pass your live mentor test. Within a week, you receive your certification and your own mentoring page at mentoringyoungadults.com. You tell us how many mentees you want and what times you will be available. You start with one mentee, and when that works, you add more. This is your own business. You are an independent contractor for whom we do all the business stuff, and you just mentor the amount of hours you want. We advertise for, find, and pick the perfect mentees for you based on your live mentor practice you did through the course. It wasn't just to help you grow in your abilities, it's also a way for us to know you and give you the right mentees that would be perfect for you. Does this make sense? Are you ready to take the next step? Click on the link under this video and schedule time to meet personally with me. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have, and you can get enrolled in our program. This will be the moment you look back on and think, my life is so different now simply because I chose to say yes and take that leap of faith in myself. In the end, people never regret what they did. They regret what might have been. Do not live with regret. Schedule a time to meet with me, and together we will build the world you've always wanted to see. I look forward to meeting you. My name is Ken Rabow, and I love mentoring young adults.